All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. Once again, it's time for the AREG, the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3CJZ, Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group for Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario. And this is week 1714 weeks for the AREG being on the air once a week, every Wednesday. And we meet here every Wednesday. Oops. Oh. Helps if I plug in the right microphone. Let's try that again. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, or AREG for short, for Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario, and this is week 1714 that the AREG has been on the air once a week. We meet here every Wednesday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on 146.430 megahertz. And since this is a simplex net, not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. So I also live stream this net on YouTube, so people who tune in will be able to hear stations that they can't hear on their radio, hear how they sound on the air, as well as see their signal strength and see my station, VA3CJZ, and click on the live button and you can follow us along there. And I'd like to congratulate all the newly licensed amateurs as well as amateurs returning after an absence. Finally, I'd like to ask that you please leave at least a 1 second delay between transmissions to allow others to break in. With that, are there any time sensitive, portables, one and done stations, or priority traffic who'd like to check in? Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Victor X-Ray Tango, just a check-in.
All right, Mercha, VA3VXT. Good evening. How you doing tonight? Okay?
Doing really well, thank you very much. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. It's well, it's the middle of the week. It's hump day, and hopefully we can distract some people for the next couple of hours. So before I let you go there, Mercha, how did you make out with the torrential rain and high winds that we got?
Not too bad in Stony Creek, in my area anyway. Just as Max mentioned yesterday on another net, I can't remember where we were, I had to get my broom and hit my little gazebo there. It has a tarp on it, and get rid of all the water that was hanging down, because it does get really heavy, as you said.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes. During the torrential rain, I had to run in the house and get a couple of clamps, and so I tightened the tarp on the two sides there on the east and south side, and snugged it up, and it prevented it from accumulating, and it accumulates pretty fast, and it could tear a hole in your stuff pretty easy.
Yeah, I've had, this is my third one, I think, in about 5. Great, thank you very much. And, yep, I'll let you go to the next person. 73.
Okay, 7-3, Mircha. Have a good evening. Hope you stick around. All right. Let's see now. I want to say hello to the YouTube chat room. I am streaming on YouTube, as I mentioned, and we have Wade, VA3NCA, who checked in, and we have Wayne, Droner Wayne, VA3FMB in Mississauga, And Bill, VE3BNW, he's doing Pota in Selkirk. I hope he brought some naked women, or somebody does. VE3BNW, I'll put you in the log. And we've got Porfrio Cabrera, T1M. Hi, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. And also Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November. I hope you all survived the torrential downpour and the winds. Tell me all about it. And there's Steve, VA3NFG. So with that, let's open up the net to anyone and everyone with a valid amateur license who'd like to check in.
BJC. You didn't hear Vern out in Waterdown.
Okay, Mac, no, I didn't. And Richard, I did hear you. So Mac, if you could relay, please.
Absolutely. Vern, bring it in. Let's get your handheld walking mobile checked in there, my friend. Yeah, I should remember the call sign by now, but I don't.
No copy on Vern.
All right. Don't know if you got any of that, Chuck. If not, I can make up my own story. But guess what? He's out for a walk. A torrential downpour, Roger on that, and not too hot, but he's trying not to jinx things. Obviously, no smoke. Strangely enough, while I have the mic, there was somebody from Massachusetts on HF saying that they got smoke from Ontario. No, I don't think they got smoke from Ontario. I think they got smoke from Michigan, because pretty much all of the Thunder Bay stuff is all settled down. Anyways, have yourself a great walk there, Vern. And do you have any questions for Chuck? There you go. Chuck, so the question of the day is, do you have a copy of Vern?
That's a negative. I do not have a copy, and you made me forget his call sign as well. Foxtrot Romeo. What's this called?
Charlie Romeo Foxtrot, VA3CRF. I'm going to engrave that somewhere. All right, so Vern's going to remind of his call sign every time he keys up, as he usually does. Anyways, yeah, good signal coming over here, Vern. Keep up the good work, and I wouldn't say it's as good as it's been in the past. Kind of a fluttery 4 to 7, but usually when I get you on 2 meters, it's a solid S9. So maybe you're following a different group of young ladies, or no, it's nothing like that, I'm sure. Anyways, that's all from Vern, and he's off to trot. Back to you, Chuck, VA3IMW, stand by.
Okay, thank you, Mac, for that relay. And I did have the call sign right. I only had a dyslexia backwards. I had FRC and it's CRF. Thanks for inducing that dyslexia there, Mac. So listen, I've got Richard waiting in the wings, VA3VJC, and I've heard you, Mac. And let's see, any other check-ins for tonight's Amateur Radio Exchange Group?
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November.
3NCA.
All right, Sierra Mike November and NCA. All right, let's bring in the North End man of VA3 VJC, Richard.
Hey, if I hold the mic firmly, I dropped it. Anyway, I'm here. I was at that encompassing today. It was not too bad. I got there early to make sure I got a parking spot. I fell asleep till 4 o'clock, which was refreshing. I mucked about there a little bit, middle of the boat, and met up with a bunch of people I knew. I bought myself a hot dog or two, and I came home. And then I realized it is 2 minutes to 8, so I got to get out here. So I didn't have a chance to put a shirt on. So I just came out barefoot and shirtless. Barefoot and forget it. No shirt, no shoes. I can't go into any stores, but I can get in my car.
So you're barefoot and bare chested sitting in your car right now.
That's the Roger 10-4.
That's a spirit. Okay, very good. Um, Neighbors are probably saying, there goes that hillbilly guy again. Anyhow, Richard, so you had a good day right on. And where'd you get those hot dogs from?
Oh, the compass, they call it parking party. I call it park and puke. Because you don't get enough to really wet your whistle. Wasn't enough to fill a cavity, and the music was horrible. It was DJ. It was mishmash, all that. You take a song and you make an extra 10, 15 minutes with all that zippy stuff in it, and it's not music anyway. And I met a bunch of people I knew from the programs I do there, and from the Welcome In people. So it was okay. A lot of familiar faces.
Oh, well, there you go. You had a day out. Nice. And it's a not bad day today. It's supposed to be outstanding for the next 2 days. 24, 25. Yeah, it's going to be great to go hang out there. Well, tomorrow, because I got my back procedure again on Friday. So hopefully this one will go better.
Yeah. I think tomorrow I'm going to, well, tonight I'm going to check in with my sister, make sure that tomorrow will still be hours. Just need to go for that radiation treatment for cancer and whatnot. So I make sure that tomorrow's still on. I might spend the day with her. I just shoot the shit, piss around with the van, clean it up a little bit, maybe do some wiring, maybe find some antennas. I tried that 440 on the base loaded 2 meter. It didn't let it eat it. I barely got anything through on it. So I'm going to find the quarter wave 2 meter and put that back on. Because when I was using the 2 meter quarter wave, the 440 worked great on it.
All right. So Richard needs a dual band antenna, either super, super cheap or free.
Free. Make it free.
Okay, let's make it free. Even better. All right, Richard. Well, the word is out there. If anybody's got stuff lying around they're not really using, maybe something will pop up there. All right, buddy. Well, thank you so much for checking in, and again, send my best wishes to the missus. And do you got anything else? Are you gonna stick around for a while after you go put some shoes on, or what?
Oh, hell with that. I'm just going to maybe nip in and get a cup of coffee. Well, I'm not going to dress for this neighborhood. It ain't worth it. Anyway, the antenna connection is the NMO, new Motorola. You know what I mean? That little silver thing.
Actually, I'm not familiar with those connectors, but okay.
Excuse me, roof mount. It's a brass thing with a little silver thing in the middle, and it looks like a taxi, the old-fashioned taxi type of antennas. The great big round chrome thing they used to screw onto the roof and screws flush.
Okay, right on. So no damages. Any damage in your neighborhood there? Did you see anybody going down the street in a kayak?
No, not really. here, and I gotta learn to speak into the microphone. Is the only damage here is the neighborhood, the people.
Damaged goods. Gotcha. Yeah, I saw a video on one of the social platforms there showing Grimsby just flooded big time in this one area there. So, yeah, that's kind of my question of the evening. All right, Richard, I'm not going to hold up the rest of the gang there. So, thank you again for checking in. Any last word before I carry on?
No, no last word. I'm still alive.
Yeah, you and Mac will get on great. Which brings me to VA3IMW.
That's too funny right there, my friend. Yeah, it was good to hear Richard nice and clear. As a matter of fact, just in his edification, I took my shoes off just for. I'm right there with you. You might as well relax and enjoy. Anyways, yeah, no last words. You don't get that until you give me my last rites, and that's a long way off. I'm not planning on anything like that. Anyways, I checked into the Burlington Net, let them know that tonight was their last hurrah on YouTube from my live streaming service, and we'll see what happens next week. Obviously, with me going back to Europe for a little bit of a business trip, the Hamilton and Burlington clubs get a good opportunity to pick it up and either do it or not do it. That's all up to them. So I guess as of not next Monday, the Monday following, I'm okay to go back to live streaming all of the Lake Ontario Radio Club nets, unless you want to carry on doing Mondays. So we can talk about that offline. Anyways, interesting birthdays today. I'm sure that that's going to come up later, but I won't steal your fire. Thanks for doing this one. Happy Hump Day, one and all. VA3IMW, back to net.
Oh, that's okay, Mac. You could have said your piece there if you like, but well, now that you didn't, that's fine by me. All right. So yeah, we'll talk about the Mondays there, but for now, everything is covered for when you're gone. So that's just Sunday, right? You need on the 30th.
Okay, I'm leaving the 25th,
Oh.
which is Sunday. I think that's Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Arriving in Italy on the 26th, which I believe is Monday, and I am flying back on the 31st. And I really do hope to be home in time for the Friday night rag juke. So, yes, need coverage for Thursday the 30th for the simplex net. But obviously, won't be around to do live streaming for anything for next week, from Sunday to at least Thursday night.
Got it. Okay. Very good then, Mac. Yeah, no problem. I should be able to get my dates straightened out on that there. And yeah, very good. Well, we'll talk before you take off anyways, but I want to, of course, wish you a very safe trip and pleasant trip. You've never been to Italy, right?
I have not. The only place over there I've been is France, and I didn't enjoy that as much as one might think. So I'm trusting that the food is going to be more enjoyable for my palate, anyways. Everybody brags about the great food in France. Well, the pastries are pretty good, but the rest of it, well, maybe not so much. Hardcore French culinary folks might disagree with me, but yeah, I'm looking forward to some really nice pasta dishes and some hand-spun pizzas and other things. The Milano region, every region in Italy is somewhat different, so we'll see how that turns out. Maybe I'll come back hating Italy for their food as well. I do have a palate that's been exposed to a bunch of unique spices, right? So once you've been to Mexico and India, you get a flavor for the accentuated flavors, or a taste for the accentuated flavors. And sometimes in the old world countries, they're very basic in their cooking methodologies. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, very good, Mac. Thank you for that. And yeah, uh, well, yeah, maybe it all depends on the places where you go to eat. I mean, anyways, well, I'm sure we'll hear all about it. So with that, let's bring in Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November.
Well, thank you, Chuck. Just sitting here on the couch with the missus. Got the microphone stretched right out from the radio as far as it'll go. I didn't want to miss anything tonight. We're sitting here already, and got your radio on the big screen. It's always fun. So no issues for me during the storm. My son had an experience in Brantford, and he was working with a lot of flooding, including their shop. And a friend's car, she decided to drive through a flooded street and sucked water into the engine. So we got that all fixed up today. Luckily, it plugged up the air filter and cut off the air to the engine, and it stalled out, wouldn't start back up, and didn't damage the engine. She was very lucky. So that's about all I got.
Yes, yes. I know I always almost start to panic when the vacuum sucks something up and it doesn't go through the pipes and you hear that motor just whining high and you're like, oh my God, no, turn it off, clean it out, and then turn it on again. Uh, so yeah, glad that worked out there, Matt. All right, very good then. Well, we're on the big screen. Very good then. Well, hopefully, yeah, we can get some good trivia happening there in a little bit, and then some on this day tonight. It's been a few weeks since we've done that, so very good then. Anything else, Matt?
I've been looking forward to that all day today. No, nothing else for the net. Good luck with everything on Friday for you. And Mac, I hope you have a fantastic trip.
All right, very good then. So just want to say shout out to DCS Dave, who's since joined us after Steve NFG. Good evening, Dave. And then we've got Noel, VE3KDT, like-minded people for sure. Uh, and then Dale, who's in Hamilton. So good evening, BC Dale. And Albert, of course, gaining all that weight from all the booze he's drinking. He's going to have to work it off there on Monday. Don't forget, Al, I'm looking for a chair. All right. Let's see now. Let's bring in Wade, VA3 NCA.
VA3 CJZ VA3 NCA. Good evening, Chuck, and good evening to everybody else on net tonight. Yeah, thank God it's Wednesday and the AREG. Looking forward to the trivia on this day and birthdays and all the usual festivities. Yeah, we had a mandatory fun day at work. That's the day where in the summer when they have a few few meetings for the all hands type of thing, and then they try and do something like a barbecue and stuff. So that was fun. So I was in there for that, and came home and worked a little bit in the afternoon. But other than that, it's halfway through the week, so looking forward to it being all downhill from here. Back to you there, Chuck.
All right, Wade. I don't know if uh, you're speaking a little bit further away from the mic, but your audio is a little difficult at times. So maybe speak closer to the mic there so everyone can hear you on the stream, and maybe play it back and see how you sound there. I know you've got the stream up, but I have it too, and I don't listen to it while I'm talking. I would go crazy. So yeah, mandatory fun day. Gotta like that. They should, you know, and they should have that in every workplace on different days of the week, maybe. Uh, restaurants, maybe to do that on a Monday and whatnot. Um, and that always made me wonder, why? I used to get Sundays and Mondays off work where I used to work, and I would go on a Monday and want to go get a haircut, and all the barber shops are closed on Mondays. And I'm like, come on, buddy, everything else is open, and so yeah, they can't just work 7 days a week, so I get it now. But mandatory fun day. So what did y'all do?
I'm VA3CJZ, VA3NCA. Just quickly, is this better?
Much better.
All right, I'm embarrassed to say that the mic boom was up, so that will do it for sure. Anyways, I've relocated the mic boom in front of my face, and it works much better that way. Yeah, mandatory fun day. In the past, it's been you sign up for various things going on around campus, and after the preliminary, annual update from leadership and stuff like that, then we go off and do things. This time around, we went out to a patio in one of the buildings there. They opened it up and they had a barbecue, so that was really nice. And the weather cooperated, which was nice as well. We had actually it was warm up for tonight. We had a trivia contest as well. My table didn't do so well. I'm sad to say, but the topic was like popular culture, and the very first question was a question about Britney Spears, so I knew I was kind of doomed as soon as that came out. So it was fun. It was a good way to spend the morning and made the day go fast because in the afternoon we all returned to work, but there's only a couple hours left. So yeah, we do it once a year in the summer, and this time around was pretty nice sitting out in the patio for a barbecue. So yeah, fun commenced at 8:30 in the morning, and after the requisite amount of fun was had by about noon or 1, we all dispersed. So all in all, a good way to have a day, and even better to end it off with the AREG.
Oops, I did it again.
Brittany who? Oh, yeah.
Save Britney.
Yeah, I can see it. Isn't she one of the Spice Girls? Uh, yeah, not too many people were into that type of thing, but the name does ring a bell, right? So, anyways, and then Noel put in the chat there, "Ooh, baby, baby." That's not fair. Did that, Noel? Oops, I did it again. Matt got that right. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Wade. When I used to work at E.D. Smith, every summer we'd have a picnic or a golf tournament or something like that. But ever since they sold the company to the States, that all disappeared, as well as all the profit sharing checks. Only managers get those now. So there you go. All right, Wade, anything else?
No, not really. Just that, yeah, the Spice Girls came up in a later question, so I knew I was doomed. I do have a really very quick story about the Spice Girls, though. surprisingly enough. There's a guy I used to work with at Mac, and amongst many other things, he's a music producer type of guy. And one day he was gone from work for about a week, just a sudden absence. He arranged it and all that, but it was a very sudden thing. We find out later he was called in to one of the European Spice Girls concerts to help them with their sound system that they were having some trouble with. So all this time, and he never let me know that until one day he had to fly off to help them, that he was so close to, I guess, pop. I don't know if you call them royalty, but anyways, 1 degree away from the Spice Girls over here. So there you go. Anyhow, enough of that. Thanks for doing it there, Chuck, and I'll pass it back to you. You can pick up the folks behind me, V A3CJZ, V A3NCA.
Wade, I thought for sure you were going to say that he booked a week off to go follow Britney Spears on tour. Oh, geez. Okay, but that was a good story anyways, regardless. Very good, Wade. All right, so we'll clear with VA3NCA, and I think that clears my list. Let's see. Anyone else out there wishing to check in to the AREG net, please come now. All right, I'm not sure if I got a double there, but I heard VE3RUB. Who else? Oh, the LID. Okay. VE3RUB. Jack, come on in. How are you?
Good evening, Chuck, and all on that is just wanted to pop in and say hello. All is good on my end. Cooler week than last. How you been keeping on your way? VA3CJZ from VE3RUB.
All right, Jack. Well, first of all, it seems like your signal is down. I think the conditions are horrible tonight. I could normally hear a guy in Waterdown on his walkie-talkie, but tonight I couldn't. I had to get a relay, so I think 2 meters is not performing well there, but doing okay over here. Survived the torrential downpour and the high winds there. How about you?
Yeah, likewise. You mentioned that I got to you're definitely a lot weaker than normal here, so conditions are not great for us here in 2 meters, but all is good. We survived the weather. There was a couple pretty warning on going to work left. It was quite the late show. And I was already halfway to work when I saw the late show happen, and I'm sampling my coax. Thank God nothing happened, so we're all good. But I'm not going to hold the check. I just want to pop in and make my appearance. You take care, 7-3 around the house, and we'll talk to you later on. VA3CJZ from VE3RUB Mississauga. We'll be clear. Take care, Chuck.
Okay, Jack, please say hi to the gang for me. I'll stop in and say hi there maybe tomorrow night. Take care. Glad to hear you're okay. All right. Let's see. Anyone else out there wishing to check in to the Amateur Radio Exchange Group? This is Chuck in Hamilton, VA3CJZ.
VA3NFG.
VE3 LBI.
All right, two more there, NFG and LBI. Let's bring in Steve, VA3 NFG.
Good evening, Chuck, and to everybody listening along here on the AREG Net Wednesday. Just relaxing. An early night again. I'm back into work super early tomorrow morning, so actually this net works out good on those nights because as soon as you close it out at 10 o'clock, then it's lights out for me. there, Chuck. But anyway, what else is going on today? Not too much. Nice weather for a change, eh? Not hot, not too cool. It actually could be a little cool now, as a matter of fact. But you know what? We'll take it. Because I'm sure there's going to be another heat wave coming eventually. Probably a couple of them. Anyway, that's all I got there, Chuck. I'll send it back to you. VA3CJZ, VA3NFG.
Yeah, Steve, it's around 19 or 20 degrees here, and for Larry, that's about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Or as I heard someone on the NCF repeater last night say, let's say 68 Foxtrot, and what was it? 20 Charlie. So anyways, yeah, we're looking at a great week, Steve. Tomorrow is supposed to be around 25, not a cloud in the sky for the next 2 days. And then we're going to ramp up to maybe 27, 28 degrees for the rest of to round out the next 5 days. So it's looking good, looking good. All right. Well, thanks for checking in, Steve. I'm glad the timeline works out for you. And I think it does perfect for Mac as well. And so that's why I usually try and keep it tight to end right close to 10 p.m. there, Steve. Um, Anything else, my friend? Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to chat on DMR one time, eh?
I still need to go to the Ratel site and download the CPS for it, for this particular radio. I know the 880 has its own CPS software, so far it looks like each radio needs
Yeah.
its own program, but that's okay. They're available there at the Ratel site, and I think Huey's got another list for the radio. So I don't know. I'm off this weekend, and so I've got some time from Friday to Monday to download it. So yeah, for sure, we'll have to get on there and chat. Sounds good, Chuck.
Okay, very good, very good. I just want to give you a little advice on something I read about this newer model here. Maybe it's for all of them, but it says if you upgrade the firmware, do not read have the radio read. Um, it's better to just import a CSV file, and that way just write it into the radio, because you'll get an error and you might brick the radio. So read up on that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I will. I'll have a look at that. Thanks.
All right. Okay, so we'll clear with VA3 NFG, and let's slide over and say hi to Larry, VE3 LBI.
I really feel sorry for that person. I wish they could, get a little bit of power behind their microphone there so they could really do something. Anyways, we've been taking Nolan down in the mornings down to his, it's called a Boys and Girls Club. I guess they got a pool, and he has all kinds of enjoyment down there. I think tomorrow, actually, they're going on a trip to Ball Falls, so he's really enjoying it. Monday was a little shaky. He wasn't too sure what was going on, but once he got the swing of things, so I think they go swimming almost every day. I heard you say something about the rain. We didn't get a lot of rain up here. It was very quiet. It kind of blew by. We could see it, but and we didn't get a heavy wind like they called for, Chuck. Back to you.
Are you talking about yesterday? I'm talking about yesterday.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, wow, eh? Yeah. Oh, no. We almost had a big tear in our brand new canopy tent roof. I had to go out there and snug up the tarps with a clamp and make sure the water was running off because it's a good thing I noticed it.
No, we did not get that much up here at all. It seemed to blow right by us. Looked dark towards the lake area, but no, we didn't get hardly anything up here. Matter of fact, a couple of times, enough of the sun come out that it dried up the driveway, and it would rain a little bit more. No, not a lot, a little bit.
I swear I had a divine message from some glowing entity saying, build an ark. It was coming down pretty good there, Larry. Anyhow, Boys and Girls Club, are you talking about the one that's just down the street from me?
Yeah, yeah. He goes there every day. Well, not every day. Sorry, he goes there this week, but he also does another one up here, up on the mountain. It's another. It's actually his personal, or his normal daycare. But he goes there Monday to Friday, and then also he's going down to this other one. Yep, the one down by you.
Oh, well, I probably saw him walk by. There was a train of little children walking across the street on the sidewalk, going right by my house towards Ottawa Street there today. I was just coming back from the License Bureau there, Service Ontario, and man, did they ever move? It was so slow. This was the first time ever that, get this, Larry, you walk in and there's a little box there and it tells you to push the button to register. And so I already had an appointment, so I pressed the appointment button. And so a little piece of paper came out with a number on it. And no sooner do I take one step that I hear on the loudspeaker, they were calling my number. So I'm like, oh, geez, I like this. So got that done lickety split. That was the first time ever not waiting in line for, 15, 20 minutes. Anyhow, Larry, back to you.
Where's the Service Ontario down there? I'm not familiar with that one. I need to get to one.
Centennial Parkway, right next to the Honda dealer.
Oh, okay. I thought it was over your way closer. Okay, gotcha. All right, they closed the one up here in Upper Ottawa. I don't know if they closed the other one too. I think was one out down. Let me see, would have been the West End, down by Main Street somewhere in that area. I think they closed that one too. So they're far in between now. Apparently, I guess something to do with what is it? Staples has something to do with them now. I'm not too familiar with it actually.
Geez, I remember going to the one on, was it Kenora, I think it is? But that's just for the taking the test. But yeah, Centennial Parkway. But I was quite impressed. It happened very quickly. Of course, $90, please. And I'm like, oh, geez, that's right. That's for 5 years now. So I wasn't prepared. It slipped my mind, but got it done.
Try Caledonia.
Yeah, I could try that one too. What I really want to find out is I got a ticket, right? And they were supposed to pull the ticket. At least they told me they did. But I want to find out if they actually 100% pulled it. But that's a good point, Mac. I could try Caledonia just to see if make sure there's nothing on my record because the signage wasn't proper for where I got the ticket, so they pulled it. But I have a copy of that email I got from them. But I just don't want to get caught in that walk in the door when you're time to do your license or whatever, and they say to you, "Oh, sorry, you got no standing ticket." Oh, well, wait a minute. No, I don't. And then you got to go into the hassle, right?
Yep. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Been there, done that. So, yeah, very good. Either way, like I said, it was a breeze getting served at the one down here. But if you want to go out that way, I don't think I've ever been to that one in Caledonia. Excuse me. Okay, anything else, Larry?
Nope, that's it. He's been enjoying himself down there. So, like I say, he's heading out to a trip to Balls Falls tomorrow. I think there's 15 kids in the group. It's actually, I was surprised how many actual kids go to that. But anyways, Yep, he's enjoying it. So we took him down each morning, and tomorrow morning another one. And we've been picking up. We picked him up tonight, and we'll pick him up tomorrow night. And then the daughter's off on Friday, so she'll be able to take him down and pick him up at the same time. So it gives us a break. And then in a couple of weeks, then we got to do it all over again. But anyways, other than that, radio-wise, nope, nothing done today at all. And just pulling on a bunch of stuff. Brenda wants to have a garage sale on Saturday, so get rid of some of the stuff we no longer need.
Or want. Gotcha. All right, Larry. Well, thanks for checking in. And just to remind everyone, Larry is net control on Friday evenings at 8 p.m. for the Friday night ZOE Rag Chew on the VE3 ZOE repeater. And that's 443075 and positive offset, no tone required. So thanks, Larry. And so let's see who else is out there would like to check into the AREG net tonight. Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor. Mark, come on in.
VA3 CJZ, VA3 MHP. Good evening, Chuck, and all on the
Nice signal.
AREG. Everybody following along on YouTube as well. Just wanted to give you a check-in, Chuck. Almost blew that. I worked till 7 o'clock tonight, Chuck, so I didn't get home. The Marins got home 10 to 8. Then I had the little short pants here giving me the look like, what about me? So then I had to do my dog walking duties. I took the portable and was listening to the beginning of your opening there. And I'm back home now on the base station, getting dinner underway, and I'll be here for the duration. Thank you for doing it. Just wanted to check in and say good evening to everybody. BA3MHB.
All right, and good evening to you, Mark. Well, you got a bunch of stuff done, especially when the dog looks at you and says, hey, aren't you forgetting something? That's funny. All right, very good, Mark. Well, sit back, kick back, keep your hands and feet inside the car at all times, and enjoy the ride. This is VA3CJZ looking for check-ins for tonight's AREGnet. Please come now. All right, quickly, we have some announcements regarding contests this weekend, and there are only two to mention. And the first one is the RSGB Islands on the Air, or IOTA. And that'll be for sideband and CW. And we go from 10 meters to 15, 20, 40, and 80. And that's a 24-hour contest. And it starts at 1200 Zulu, July 25th to 1200 Zulu, July 26th. And I believe 1200 Zulu is 2 p.m. So there you go. 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. And then next we have the Alabama QSO Party. And that's a 12-hour contest, and that's from 1500 Zulu, July 25th to 0300 Zulu, July 26th. And that's also for CW and phone, and it's for the same bands, 10, 15, 20, 40, and 80. And that's for the Alabama QSO Party. There are a bunch of other smaller contests. If you want to check them out, open your web browser and type in contestcalendar.com. Click on the 8-day button at the top left of the page, and you'll see what's coming up for the next week, plus a day. All right, anyone else listening have anything they would like to announce here on this net? Now is your opportunity. Please come now. All right. Okay, you guys are going to make me work today. So I've got two separate trivia pages to shoot at you tonight. So if I don't like one, I'll jump to the other. So before we get started, let's see. Anyone else out there wishing to check in? Please come now. Oh, big shout out to Tom, VE3MQ. Last I heard, Tom was in town, so wonder if you're still in town and when you're heading back up there, Tom. I heard you great on 40 meters the other night there from camp. You sounded really good. All right. Okay, so let's start with a let me put Tom in here before I forget, because I know I will. Tom MQ. There you are in the log. Number 16, Tom. Way to go. All right. Let's go back to this and then this. All right, let's start with a Canadian question, or a question about Canada, I should say, to be more precise. What is the longest river in Canada? What's the longest river in Canada?
Is that the Red River?
No, but it's got great catfish. I remember a friend of mine when I worked in the carnival when we played in Winnipeg. He was from Winnipeg, and he says, "Do you like smoked catfish?" I said, "I don't know, never tried it." So he comes back a couple hours later, and he's got this brown bag full of smoked catfish from the Red River. Man, was that good! All right, so Mackenzie is the correct answer. So Wade and Matt got that right. Way to go. All right, here's a science question for all you nerds out there. What is the process of a liquid becoming a gas called? What is the process of a liquid becoming gas called?
Vaporization. Evaporation.
I'm sorry I keyed on you there, Mac. What was that?
Also known as evaporation.
Yeah, no, the correct answer is vaporization, and we got a couple of sublimations in there, but that would be let's see, that would be wrong. So, anyways, Tom says hello all, and he'll be back up. What do you say? Where is he? I missed it now. All right. Anyways, hello, all back up Friday. Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Got it. Okay. What is the capital city of Australia?
Canberra.
Canberra. Vern says so.
And I was just blown away. I heard him. I heard you, Vern, and that is correct. Canberra.
Thanks, Chuck. I do know the capital. My shortwave listen. Back to you.
All right, very good. That's one place I wouldn't mind checking out. All right. Oh, okay. More nerdy questions. What is the value of pi to 4 decimal places? What is the value of pi to 4 decimal places? I wish I had that. What is that? TikTok on, is it Jeopardy? No, Wheel of Fortune?
3.1416.
3.4 was 3.1423.
Oh. The correct answer is 3.1415. And let's see, Noel got it right, and Wade and Matt was close. Well, Matt gets a participation trophy.
I think I had a bigger slice of pie.
Yes, you did. Uh, oh yeah, we've covered this one before. What is the dot over the letter I called? What's that little dot called?
Here he is.
Starts with a T. It's called a tittle. A tittle is the name for that dot on the I. And we've done this a couple of times.
And we shouldn't do it again. Oh, by the way, a sublimation is the transformation of a solid to a vapor, gas.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Mac. All right, next. Which Greek philosopher was the teacher of Alexander the Great? Which Greek philosopher was the teacher of Alexander the Great?
Socrates.
Yep, Rich is right. Socrates.
How about we try Aristotle? That's the correct answer.
That was his brother.
All right, another one we've done before here. The war wolf was a medieval weapon believed to have been the world's largest blank. The war wolf was a medieval weapon believed to have been the world's largest blank.
Catapult.
Oh, come on, you got to say it properly. It's trebuchet, but same thing. I still remember watching this guy on TV launching a car in England in a field with a trebuchet. Yes, very good, very good. Noel actually got that right, as well as Dale.
And you gotta enjoy the pumpkin chucking.
Oh, I've seen video of that too. Yep, that's awesome. That looks like a lot of fun. All right, which country celebrates Tomatina with an annual? All right, let me rephrase that. Uh, okay, so which country celebrates Tomatina?
Spain, and they throw tomatoes at the crowds. Imagine that. You show up hungry and just participate with your mouth open.
And go home with a spaghetti sauce or pasta sauce all over you. Yeah. Okay, yeah, correct answer is Spain. All right, let me switch things up a little bit here. Let's try some of this here. And, whoops. There we go. Oh, I like that guy. He's cool. All right, let's go back over here. Okay. All right, let's see now. What we've done. Oh, we've done this one too. What was the first toy advertised on television?
Slinky.
Mm, nope. That would be nope. Not the Slinky. Try again.
Mr. Potato Head.
What are you looking back on your notes there? Rewatching an old episode of the AREG? That is absolutely correct. Mr. Potato Head. I think he's way cool in those Toy Story movies. And yes, I can't wait to see the new one.
In the original version of the toy, you had to use your own potatoes, and they just added the lips, ears, and all the rest of the paraphernalia. It wasn't until later that they added the plastic potato.
And you could also power your AM radio uh, by inserting the leads inside the potato. Yes. All right, give me a moment here. Where was? There we were. Okay. I just switched over. Mm, All right, we've done this one before, but let's see if you guys remember. A group, sorry, which country is home to the giant golden-crowned flying fox, the world's heaviest bat? Take a guess. We've got 200 countries to choose from. Pick one. Uh, Knoll is close. That's the same part of the world, but it's not quite India. Anyone else? That would be in the Philippines. The Philippines is home to the giant golden-crowned flying fox. I actually saw a video of one uh, that fell from exhaustion and dehydration right on the street, and somebody poured a bottle of water right in front of it, and it started drinking, and then it felt better. So super big wingspan on those things, boy. Whoa. Yeah, we've done this one. Uh, Greek spanakopita is filled with feta and which leafy green?
Spinach.
Spinach.
I am what I am, says Popeye. It is in fact spinach. Way to go, Larry, Richard. Geez, everyone knows that one. Dale, Matt, Wade. Huh, okay.
We had that for supper a couple of days ago. Nice. Rubbery, flaky pastry.
All right, let's see who else remembers the answer to this next one. What is the name for a period of 2 weeks?
Fortnite. I'm a limey.
That's a fortnight.
I could never remember that as a kid. I learned it as a kid, but I always kept forgetting it. It is, in fact, a fortnight. Very good. Okay. All right, where's Albert? Albert, you get to answer this next one. What is the official language of Brazil? Yeah, Albert must be neck deep in sitting by the fire drinking a beer. All right, the correct answer is Portuguese. Portuguese is the correct answer. Way to go, Wade. Got that right. Ah, which type of alcohol is found in a Manhattan? Apparently, the liquor used in a Manhattan is whiskey. They even give you the recipe here. What? Oh, yeah, a Manhattan. Two martini glasses filled with cocktails, each garnished with a cherry placed on a reflective surface against an abstract background. What? Okay. All right. You asked for it. Here's a Britney Spears question. Let's see if Wade remembers. Appearing alongside Britney Spears in iconic full denim matching outfits was which famous singer? Who was the other person dressed in matching denim outfits?
Share.
Oh, I know who likes Britney Spears. Oh, oh. Dale and Matt, they love Britney Spears because they got it right. And then Noel, Justin Timberlake. All right, let's switch back over to the other one. Uh, what is the name of the final book in the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
Book 3.
That's a good guess. Good guess, Richard. Oh, I knew Noel would get that. Return of the King. Return of the King is the correct answer. Way to go, Wade. All right, I'm getting there. I'm just picking out a good one. Uh, there's one for you, Richard. I got one just for you. What is the main ingredient in traditional Scottish black pudding?
It's pig's blood.
And oatmeal. Oatmeal.
Oh, geez, what? Does everybody stand around and cut themselves and bleed into the bowl? What? That is the correct answer. Blood. Oh, it's sheep blood. Oh, I was at Walmart the other day and they had goat's milk for sale in those, the glass milk jugs that we used to have. They held like the same as a half gallon there. Well, they had those in plastic containers, but yeah, I almost bought some just to try it out. Goat's milk.
Not bad if it's fresh and cold.
It's a little tangy, but it's delicious, especially when it's full fat.
Oh, geez, yeah, I forget now if this was like 3% or something. Uh, yeah, I'll look for that. Thanks, Mac. At Fortino's on Dundurn. Okay, very good. Thanks, Dale. Uh, okay. We did that one. Another one. Oh, yeah. What's the smallest country by land area in Africa? What's the smallest country by land area in Africa? And I've been trying to get them on the ham bands, this country, for quite some time. They're difficult to hear. And let's see who can guess what that is. So the answer is Seychelles, smallest country in Africa. Let's see if Vern is still listening. What is the capital of New Zealand? Guess not.
Auckland, isn't it?
No, sir. The correct answer is Wellington is the capital of New Zealand.
Oh, son of a bitch. I guess I'm wrong.
Who holds the record for the most Grammys of all time as of 2023? Another one we don't really know, Beyonce. Ooh. What animal has the most neurons, second only to humans?
Well,
Oh, yeah, intelligent animal for sure. And mammal, yes, of course, absolutely. Uh, and it's not a dolphin, but it's along the same lines, sorta. The correct answer is elephants. Elephants has the most neurons, second only to humans.
that's why they never forget.
Le très grand poisson. The very big fish. No, it is an elephant. Nice try, Matt. All right, now there's some controversy about this next answer, but let's see. I've heard of the answer could possibly be two places. So, what is the driest place on Earth?
Antarctica.
Yeah, see, the answer they have here is the Atacama Desert in Chile. I think it only rains for 5 minutes a year, something like that. All right. Let's see now. So, oops, wrong button. Let's try that again. All right. Um, who possesses Dana in Ghostbusters?
Zool.
I can't believe you guys know that. It is Zool. Wade, Matt, Richard. Oh, very good. I thought I'd get you there on that one, but not yet. All right, I'll get you guys. What desert covers parts of China and Mongolia?
The Gobi.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, not Dobby, the Gobi. I like Dobby. Dobby's a good boy. All right, let's see if there's anyone out there wishing to check in to our weekly amateur radio exchange group. Please come now.
Recheck the E3LBI.
V3LBI, go ahead.
You got the one I sent you in Messenger?
What? When? What are you talking about?
That's all.
Okay, what are you talking about, Larry?
The thing I sent you in Messenger for trivia about the drive-ins.
I think so, yeah. What was that you wanted to talk about drive-ins?
Kind of an interesting trivia thing. That was all. If you got it still in front of you.
Oh, no, no. You'll have to remind me next week I'll do it, all right?
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I just was something I thought might be interesting for trivia. Not a problem.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on, Larry. So yeah. All right. You'll have to remind me for next week. All right. Which fruit is the most consumed fresh fruit in the United States?
Oranges.
I'd say an orange.
Yeah, but these guys say the bananas. The bananas, not tomato. Nice try. What's the max number of Instagram stories per day? - 100 Instagram stories per day. Oh, we've done this one too before. What food is known as the bread of the desert? You want to go on a date? Correct answer is dates. It's the bread of the desert because they grow on palm trees, uh, and wherever trees grow, they do have what's called date palms. I actually dug one out of the ground and had to move one once, along with with a cherry picker crane. Yeah, dates.
And manna is no longer available.
No, I want to go on a. Thought you'd never ask. Oh, that's funny. All right, what movie features the line "Here's Johnny"?
The one he takes an axe to the door. What's it called? The shinning.
That's it. Axe to the door. My kind of guy. That is correct. The Shinning. Wade got that right as well.
You know, they can't say shining on Simpsons. You get food. Next.
How does Remy control Linguini in Ratatouille?
By pulling his hair.
Now, how would you know
It's a food thing.
that? Oh, very good. Yep, got it right. Matt, Wade, very good. How many times does the heart beat per day on average?
Never counted it, really.
Putting my pinky up to my lip. 100,000 times. Cavendish. Huh, interesting. Which fruit has varieties called Cavendish and Gros Michel?
Maples.
And no, we go back to bananas.
And not new adults.
Yeah, you would think they have Cavendish apples too, I swear, don't they?
I like the ones with the 5 little feet on it and the sweet. And they come from BC.
speak into the mic, Richard. You're mumbling.
I like the ones from BC. One was a 5 feet.
Apples don't have feet.
Okay, we'll bump to the bottom. What do they call it? Delicious.
Ah, yes, the red delicious. Who was in there with a comment? Go ahead.
Sounded like he was talking while he was eating a banana.
It did, didn't it, Paul?
Roger, Roger. VE3PDL. Throwing a bean in the pot, sir.
All right, very good. Nice to hear you, Paul. VE3 Papa Delta Lima. How's things, Paul?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm getting better looking as I get older. And yeah, can't complain, driver.
That's because his eyesight's deteriorating as well.
You be quiet.
Good one.
How you doing, Mac?
Life is good. It's good to be me. I remember a rock star saying that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, life's been good. Joe Walsh.
I just figured I'd be funny for a minute, throw a quick bean in the pot.
All right, Paul. Perfect timing as usual. You are in the log, sir. Thanks for checking in, and we're going to have to meet up there this summer at some point.
Yeah, I have to come out and we'll compare tomatoes.
Yeah. None for me this year. I'm still using old stock.
Me too, but the jars are running empty, so I got the fresh ones on the go. Beep, beep.
Roger. Okay, very good, Paul. All right. I think my neighbor across the street's got his green thumb going again this year as well.
Everybody should. You're allowed. Why not giddy up?
Exactly. Oh, you're not using that spot in your backyard there, neighbor? Hey, can I plant
My European tomato plants?
Yeah, that's it. All right, Paul. Always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks for checking in. Anything else?
No, sir. I'll let you get to it. But I did. When I turned on the radio, I heard you talking to LBI. So if he's still in there, good day, Larry. Haven't talked to you for a while either. But okay, gents, have a good net. I doubt I'll be here till the end, but it's almost the end now. Man, it's 9:30. Holy smokes, almost. Alrighty, I'll let you get to it. V3PDL back to net control.
All right, very good, Paul. And so with that, do we have anyone else out there wishing to check in to tonight's AREG net? Please come now. Okay, we're going to wrap up the trivia, and then I guess we're going to do on this day for a change. We should have some time. Let me find. Paul will like this one. Hey, which planet is tilted so far it rotates on its side?
Uranus.
Too funny that.
No.
Oh, perfect timing, eh, Paul? Yep, the correct answer is Uranus. All right, so with that, I think we'll end it on that one. I think I can't top that. So we'll have to remember where I am here, and then next week we'll pick it up from there. Any questions, comments, or check-ins before we start on this day in history? All right, first I got to open up the file. Where is it on this day? Where is it? Oh, it's over here somewhere. There it is. He was hiding. All right. So, this is a brand new on this day. We didn't do the last couple of weeks, but that's okay. We are now at, on this day, week 283, and we got today's famous birthdays. And we start all the way back to the year 1890. And we have Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy, an American matriarch, mother of JFK, RFK, and Ted. And she was born in Boston, Massachusetts. She passed away, though, in 1995. Geez, that means she was 105. Wow. Life is good when you're filthy rich like the Kennedys, right?
And connected with Al Capone.
Connected with everyone. All right. Uh, Dan Rowan. Do you remember Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In? Well, Dan Rowan was born on this day in 1922 in Oklahoma. He passed away in 87. Now, Richard might remember this. Let's go to the year 1923, and we have the fabulous Mula or Mula. She's an American professional wrestler. She was world champion from 1956 to 1983. Born in South Carolina. She passed away in 2007. She used to come on WWE and WWF as a guest female wrestler, but she was way, way beyond professional wrestling. But, they'd bring her on because, she's royalty.
Let me guess, Dame Edna?
Actually, the fabulous Moolah, her real name is Mary Lillian Ellison. If anybody wants to look her up, Mary Lillian Ellison. So, yeah. All right. Who remembers One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Nurse Ratched. Her real name is Louise Fletcher. Born on this day, 1934. She passed away in 2022. Born in Alabama. She was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. She was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Didn't know that.
Without that miserable nurse.
Yeah, Nurse Crotchet. Yeah, Nurse Ratchet. All right, next. How do I do this? Alex Trebek was born on this day in 1940. Canadian American Emmy Award winning TV game show host, Jeopardy! From 1984 to 2020. And before that, he was on High Rollers from 74 to 1980. He was born in Sudbury, Ontario on a Sudbury Saturday night. All right, who used to buy the Teen Beat magazine? I think Paul did. Bobby Sherman was born on this day, 1943. He was often on the cover of Teen Beat magazines and stuff like that. He was an American actor, pop singer, and later a paramedic, born in Santa Monica. He died just last year. Look him up, Bobby Sherman. All right, here we go. Lethal Weapon. Danny Glover turns 80 years old today, born in 1946. He was also in the movie The Color Purple, as well as other movies. And he's also not only an actor, but a human rights activist, born in San Francisco. Don Henley was born on this day, 1947. Don Henley was an American rock drummer, singer, and songwriter for the Eagles, uh, Desperado, Hotel California, Boys of Summer, and he was born in Texas. Still around. Oh, I like this next one. The year is 1948. Louis Ippolito, an American police officer, hitman for the mafia, and actor on Goodfellas. Born in Brooklyn, New York, he died in 2019. Louis Ippolito with an E, Eppolito. Willem Dafoe is next. He was born on this day, 1955. You may remember the movie Platoon. He was also the bad guy in the Spider-Man movies on that hoverboard. Uh, Willem Dafoe made many movies. He was born in Wisconsin. Hello, Wisconsin. John Leguizamo turns 62 today, born in 1964. He's a Colombian American actor, uh, born in Bogota, Colombia. John Leguizamo. Selena Gomez becomes an old maid today. She turned 34. Born in 1992, she's an American actress on The Wizards of Waverly Place, Hotel Transylvania, and also a singer. Born in Grand Prairie, Texas. And finally, Prince George turns 13 today. Wow, already, eh? Born in 2013, the son of Prince William and Catherine, Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Second in line to the throne. Oh, born in London, England. So that means William would be first, and then it will be Prince George. Okay. All right, that's it for famous people born on this day. Any questions, comments, or check-ins, please come forward. All right, who died today in history? Well, Napoleon II died on this day in 1832. The son of Napoleon Bonaparte, French French Prince of French Prince Imperial and King of Rome, although he never ruled France. Dies of tuberculosis at the age of 21. I never knew Napoleon had any legitimate children. John Dillinger, notorious American bank robber, shot dead at the age of 31 on this day in 1934 by federal agents at the Biograph Theater in Chicago. That was a full setup from the get-go, and they filled him with bullets. Mackenzie King passed away on this day, 1950. Does anyone know who Mackenzie King is?
Politician.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. He was the 10th Prime Minister of Canada. He actually was Prime Minister twice, once from 1921 to 1930. Wow. And then again from 1935 to 1948. He dies of pneumonia at the age of 75. Isn't it William Lyon Mackenzie King? I think that's his full name. All right. I know some of you have probably seen the Golden Girls. Probably sad that they're not filming that anymore. But anyways, Estelle Getty passed away on this day in 2008. She was on the Golden Girls and then on the Golden Palace. She dies of Lewy body disease, Lewy, Lewy, at the age of 84. She's the one who portrayed the eldest one in the bunch, and she was actually, I think, the youngest out of all the women on Golden Girls. Amazing what makeup can do, right? All right. Chuck Mangione passed away on this day last year. Chuck Mangione was an American Grammy Award winning jazz flugelhorn and trumpet player. Dies at the age of 84 already, eh, Chuck? Oh, man. And of course, barking at the moon, Ozzy Osbourne passed away exactly a year ago today, also, as well as Chuck Mangione. Everyone knows who Ozzy Osbourne is, and he died of a heart attack at the age of 76. All right, that's it for famous people passing away on this day. Again, any questions or comments or check ins?
V3OZY.
Ooh, an exotic call sign. VE3OZY. Let's see what oh, it comes up as Richard. Uh, come on in, Richard.
Hey, yeah, good. Ozzy Osbourne, all right, eh? Yeah, anyway, I've had a few people want to get that call off me.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Chuck? I'm a little bit late. I was on 80 meters with the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club remote and talking to Randy. But yeah, a lot of people he was talking to couldn't hear a lot of noise on there, so pretty noisy. But it did work, and it gave me a signal report. Went up to about 8. He's at the best, and it was round 4. So we said right now was gray line up and down quite a bit. Anyway, I've been here for a little while, but listening in, and I thought I'd use that call sign. Seeing I don't usually use it on CW now, but anyway, I thought I'd use it after you mentioned Ozzy. So, Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. Anyway, I used to watch the show when they had him and his daughter and all them and his wife on there. I used to watch that. I guess that was a few years ago. Anyway, back to you, Chuck. VA3CJZ from V3OZY.
Oh, Rick, that was perfect timing. Uh, me mentioning Ozzy passed away, and then you come up with that call sign. That's beautiful. Love it. Doing all right, Rick. Today I went and renewed my license. They wouldn't do it online because it's been a while. So they wanted me to go in person, take my money. And so got that, got my health card renewed. And then on Friday, I go in for another back procedure. Uh, and then on Monday, I have to go to the dermatologist to check for some more melanoma. So yeah, keeping busy there, Rick. We're kind of camping out in the backyard. I bought my wife for our anniversary. I bought her a nice brand new tent for the backyard. And we also have a canopy tent with a full wraparound screen that we installed on the canopy tent. So it's nice and cozy out in the backyard. Oh, also we just got a fountain that you plug in with power, and it's got lights. Renata, my wife, got that from a friend of hers that's not needing it anymore. So it's on right now. So really cozy in the backyard there, Rick.
Oh, wow, that's good. Yeah, well, with the canopy on there, you'll enjoy that. You'll enjoy that because that's even in the sun, that gives you a little bit of shade, and also at night, any kind of bugs are floating around, keeps them away too. You gotta watch out for mosquito bites sometimes in this area, so they sometimes carry disease. And, you hear about the odd person that's got that deer disease, whatever, and that's carried by the mosquitoes. And you wonder how the heck they ever got it, but, could have been just a mosquito bite. Anyway, yeah, it's something. So, I was listening along, and, you were mentioning some of the guys that had variety shows, and right away I thought about Wayne and Schuster, and they were in Canadian.
Yep.
So, maybe we should try and get a little more Canadian trivia in there. And when you brought up Mackenzie King, I knew right away that he was one of our prime ministers, but I didn't bother to key up there. I think somebody else said he was a politician, and that he was prime minister for a very long time. When you in the scheme of things, when you look at the number of years he was prime minister, 2 terms, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, first term was for like 9 years, and I forget over 10 years, I think, for the next one. So yeah, uh, very good. And 3 weeks ago on Canada Day, Rick, I had a Canada only trivia. I don't know if you were around for that, but I do Canadian trivia whenever I can. So there you have it.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I came off the radio and tuned you in right away because the contest or the Canada Day event was over at 8 p.m. So on Wednesday, and that worked out pretty good. So the Canadian trivia there, I kind of enjoy that. And on YouTube, I was on YouTube listening to your thing from Monday night, and then I also watched a thing about Hamilton. Very interesting. The rise and fall of Hamilton, Ontario. So anybody out there listening, go to YouTube and do a search and get that, because that was very good. It told all about the steel plants and who opened them up, and when they were in power, and how the Stelco doesn't make steel anymore, but the Pasco's going strong. That's a very good one to watch. And what else was on there? There was something else that was on there. Now it slips on my mind, but anyway, YouTube, wealth of information. And, I went there and watched a thing from Global all about that great leader in the South there. yeah. He wants terrorists again. Oh, well. Anyway, that's the way it goes. Okay, won't keep it any longer, and I'll let you get back to it there. VA3 CJZ from V3 Oscar Zulu Yankee.
All right, Rick, very good. Yep, for sure. All right, buddy. Thanks again. We're gonna keep moving along if you don't have anything else there, and be sure to catch Rick tomorrow at 3 p.m. On 7.100. And if you don't have that capability or you're not near a radio, tune in to YouTube. I will be streaming that net tomorrow at 3 p.m. Just type my call in the YouTube search, and you'll be able to follow along. All right, Rick, thanks again. Anything else?
No, that's it. You mentioned it. I was going to mention it, but you did it. And thanks for doing the streaming. And that is great there. People, when Eddie from Japan
checks in. Wow, that's a great thing.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, moving along then, if there's no one else that wants to check in, let's finish off the on this day here. And I just so happen to have a Canadian event. We're moving on to events now. The people passing away on this day. The last one was uh, Ozzy. Right, right. All right. So moving along here, the year is 1793. And of course, the date is July 22nd. Alexander Mackenzie reaches the Pacific Ocean, becoming the first European to complete a transcontinental crossing of Canada. There you go, Rick, just for you. All right, next, the year is 1796. Cleveland, Ohio, founded by General Moses Cleveland. Originally called Cleveland, the public adopted the current name after a newspaper editor noticed the name was too long to fit on the page. Yeah, General Moses Cleveland. Let's just call it Cleveland. All right, get this. The year is 1917, World War One. British, the British bombed the German lines at Ypres. That's Ypres. That's in Belgium, by the way. And the British, when they say the British during wartime, they really mean Canadians and the British, but they don't always mention it because Canadians fought alongside the British for World War One and World War Two. They were often paired up with British regiments. All right, so get this. During that bombing, they used 4,250,000 grenades. I wonder if that was all in one day. All right, next. FBI guns down Dillinger. The year is 1934. Outside Chicago's Biograph Theater, public enemy number one, John Dillinger, is mortally wounded by FBI agents. And then in 1942, gasoline rationing using coupons begins. We're right into World War II now in 1942. 1983, Australian pilot Dick Smith completes the first solo helicopter flight around the world. Now that's quite a feat, I must say. In a helicopter? Okay. How do you refuel over the ocean? He probably never flew over the ocean very far. All right. The year is 1991. Jeffrey Dahmer confesses to killing 17 men back in 1978. So he waits till 1991 before confessing to those. All right. 1992 now. Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar escapes prison. Is that the one where he had a tunnel built in the bathroom or in the shower room, whatever, and he escaped through through the tunnel there? Oh, geez. 1994, former NFL running back, broadcaster, and actor O.J. Simpson pleads, quote, absolutely 100% not guilty, end quote, of murder. Now, to me, anyone who says absolutely 100% not guilty, guaranteed they're guilty. Most people just say not guilty. But that's just my opinion. All right, moving on. 1997, the Atlanta Braves pitcher Greg Maddux throws a complete game with just 78 pitches. That's not a lot of pitches. In a 4-1 win over the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field, which is no more. All right. Hey, I'm new here. Just discovered this show. Hi, everyone. Hey, hello there at LSGM9TW. Do you have a call sign? Name here is Chuck, and we're here every Wednesday between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern. Welcome. All right, moving on. We're almost done here. In 2003, members of the U.S. 101st Airborne, aided by Special Forces, attack a compound in Mosul, Iraq, killing Uday Hussein and Qusay Hussein, sons of Saddam Hussein, along with Mustafa Hussein, Qusay's 14-year-old son and a bodyguard. Babcock returns to coach Canada. In 2013, Mike Babcock is again named head coach of Team Canada, this time for the 2014 Winter Olympics, and they repeat as gold medalists. In 2016, Japan's Funai Electric announces it will manufacture the world's last video cassette this month. This is back in 2016. No more video cassettes. So if you got VCR and Betamax, you're lucky. All right there, no call sign. That's fine. What's your name? All right, moving on. 2019, French submarine Minerve is rediscovered off the coast of Toulon, France, after disappearing in 1968 with the loss of 52 crew. So they were lost in 68 and found in 2019. Wow. What's that? That's 32 plus 19, 42, 51 years. Wow. All right, in 2024, brace yourself. On this day in 2024, they declared it the hottest day on Earth. The average global temperature was 17.5 Celsius or 62.87 Fahrenheit, surpasses a record set the previous day, according to EU's Copernicus Climate Change Service. So, yeah, we've had a couple of hot summers for sure. All right, and finally, Trebek is honored on a stamp. In 2024, the U.S. Postal Service issues a commemorative postage stamp honoring Alex Trebek, longtime host of TV quiz show Jeopardy, in Culver City, California. Well, that's it for On This Day in History. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did researching it and repeating it back to you. And with that, do we have any questions, comments, or any last minute check ins before we run through the list for a 7-3 round? All right, nothing heard. Let me add Vanya here to the list. Let's go up to the top and let's bring in, well, let's see if Murcha is still with us. VA3 VXT. How about Downtown Richard? Downtown VA3 VJC.
VA3, BJC, I'm here. Surprising myself, really. I'm shivering. I'm goosebumpy, and I can cut glass with these pair. So I'm going to hang this thing up, turn it off, and I'm going to go back in the house. Been a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Oh, Richard, you're the best, man. Shivering out there in your gotchis. Uh, yeah, lock up the car, head inside, and make a nice hot cup of tea or coffee or something. And I do appreciate you being with us, Richard. Always a pleasure. Take care, my friend.
7-3, and thanks again for having us. It's, yeah, it's I'm a little disappointed in the UHF, but I'll work up an antenna for that. And get that Zoe, repeating, what do you call it? Network, nets, I'm getting a little dopey here, too. I gotta go cut up to my favorite pillow.
All right, Richard, head inside. So Richard is looking for a 70 centimeter antenna at the moment, but I'm sure if it was a dual band, he wouldn't say no. So if anybody can help him out there, please let me know and I can get in touch with him. And so we'll clear with VA3 VJC. Get inside there, Richard, before you catch a cold. How about Vern, VA3 CRF? I got your call sign right. Nope, nothing there. All right. How about VA3 IMW?
Well, thanks so much, Charles, for doing this on a weekly basis. Certainly appreciate your tenacity. For anybody who is inclined, you can also spin over to 3760. ARPAD's currently talking to Randy up in Algonquin. So everybody is healthy, wealthy, and wise up there. I did get a text message earlier today from ARPAD with a bumper crop of rhubarb. So he's enjoying the fruits of his labor, so to speak. Thanks so much for doing this one, Chuck. And we'll be looking forward to hearing everybody on the simplex frequency for the Lake Ontario Radio Club tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Back to you, and thanks much.
Okay, Mac, you are very welcome. It is my pleasure. And I hope people appreciate the YouTube stream as a helper and a little bit of a reach around the globe to let everyone know what we do here to help the amateur radio community. And so thanks for that, Mac. And so moving on, let's see if VE3 Sierra Mike November. Am I still on the big screen there, Matt?
You sure are. 7-3, everyone on the net and on the stream. Thank you, Chuck, for another great net, especially the Ghostbusters part. We love what you do. Thanks a million.
All right, Matt, my pleasure. I hope the missus is feeling better. And please say hi and send my best wishes. Take care, my friend. We'll talk soon.
Right on, Chuck. I will pass that along. 7-3, my friend.
All right, 7-3. Next is Wade, VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
VA3 CJ said VA3 NCA. Yeah, good evening. Thanks for doing it there, Chuck. Sat through the whole session as usual. Enjoyed every minute of it. And I too enjoyed the Ghostbusters thing. I gotta watch that again. So many good lines in there. Dogs and cats living together and such. Anyways, thanks as always there, Chuck, for doing it. Quick question. Wondering if you've noticed any difference in my signal tonight. Just curious.
Well, without the receive amp on, you're at an S3. And let me turn the receive amp on there, bring it back, and we'll see what you got.
Right, just wondering, test 1, 2, 3, and I can't remember what I usually rate on your scale there. My dog's in the back too; she wants out, but that's what you're hearing if you're hearing it. Anyways, back to you. See if you saw a difference.
Yeah, well, you're an S9 Plus now with the receive amp on, so yeah, I think it's a bit better. What'd you do?
Well, I am getting you and Mac at 10 over now. I usually get you guys at a solid S9 full quieting. I have switched over to my my Diamond X50 antenna that I tend to use for Pota, but I do have an X510. But when I went to put it up, it's really long, and I'm concerned about the wind load, so I chickened out a little bit and just put up my X50. But anyways, I am now on the X50 with the group buy of LMR 400 that we did about a year ago. So I'm finally dusting the dust off of that. So anyways, I think I added a little bit of decibels. So anyways, I guess we'll try it out going forward.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing wrong with that at all, Wade. It sounds good. So yeah, I'm eventually going to be looking for another dual band myself, uh, just so I can get my other radios to work without having to switch over with antenna switches. So, all right, yeah, very good, Wade. Thanks again, and do appreciate you sticking around and participating as always. And so, two more sleeps, and then it's Friday. Thanks again, Wade.
B3BK.
BK, go ahead.
Hey, Wade, you're full scale here, so you're doing great. And I got an X50 up about 50 feet.
Ah, very good, Rick. Yeah, my X50 is not that tall, high up. It's maybe about 20 foot, but it seems to be doing better than the quarter wave that homemade quarter wave that I had up in the attic of my garage. So I got about an extra 10 foot and an actual 5/8 DX50. So yeah, I'm glad it's doing the business, and someday I'll get the 510 up there for the extra dBs, but I think this is a good increase in the meantime. Thanks for the report there, Rick. Thanks for the report, Chuck, and I'll say my 7.3s. Thanks for doing that there, Chuck. VA3NCA.
All right, thanks again, Wade. And before I get the next one, I want to say thanks to everyone that checked in on YouTube, those with a call sign and those without. I do appreciate you tuning in and following along. And next, geez, they're all on YouTube. Okay, Steve, VA3NFG.
Good nut there tonight, Chuck, as always. Close to 10 o'clock, which will be my bedtime. I've already got the shreddies and the bowl of cereal queued up, ready to go right after this net. So, yeah, we'll have to. I do bring the DMR radio with me to work the last few days there, as it does both analog and DMR, but I don't seem to get much from my work parking lot. So, but anyway, we'll get around to it, Chuck. Thanks again, and 730 VA3 IMW or IMW VA3 CJZ VA3 NFG.
Yeah, okay, Steve, no problem. Listen, I might even have a code plug for you. I've already added a bunch of frequencies on top of what Huey had there. So if you want, I can send it to you.
Yeah, I'll probably be putting, probably redoing it as well, the memory. Like I haven't even looked at the software yet or even watched a single video on it. But I've got a few days off this weekend, so hopefully I get around to it. But yeah, that sounds interesting.
All right, well, when you're ready, let me know. Okay, so we'll clear with VA3NFG and let him go eat his shreddies and then go horizontal. Next, let's bring in Larry, VE3LBI.
Thanks, Chuck. Everybody on that tonight and on YouTube. Thanks for doing it, Chuck. Enjoyed it. Again, the trivia, I like that. So, all right, about all I got. Like I say, young fella tomorrow down to the Boys and Girls Club downtown. And that's it. Thanks for doing it again. VE3LBI.
Yeah, I'll keep a lookout there for the train of kids walking down the sidewalk. It was cute watching them today. All right, thanks, Larry. Next is Mark, Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
still here, Chuck. Thanks for doing it once again, my friend. Enjoyable as always. Everyone enjoy this almost perfect summer weather coming up. And I'll say 731 and all. VA3CJZ, VA3MHV.
Absolutely, Mark. It's going to be lovely for the next several days. The next two are not going to have any clouds in the sky, apparently. So I'm really looking forward to that. Uh, and I think that I can see the grass growing. I'll have to trim it again soon with all that rain we got. All right. Oh, yeah, it's garbage night, too. Okay, thanks, Mark. Take care, my friend. And next we have Ozzy. VE3OZY. 7-3 round, Rick. You're the last one.
All right. Yeah, so 73, everybody on frequency, and good to hear Steve in there. Yeah, he checked in on my net there one time, and yeah, guess we missed our pad. It was too early on the 3760. But anyway, oh, that was fun. Yeah, the Canadian trivia is always good, and that rise and fall of Hamilton, Ontario on YouTube. Watch that. It's Hamilton. I guess we were named Hamilton after George Hamilton,
Yep.
and not the actor. Anyway, yeah, it's quite a history. If you listen to the whole thing, it takes a little bit of time, but it's very interesting, some of the stuff, and they call this the Lunch Bucket City at one time, and they call it Steel City and the Ambitious City, and then there's the one that you called it. Which one was that? I forget. Yeah, anyway, you know the one I mean, probably. Back to you, Chuck.
The Hammer.
Yeah, that's it, the Hammer. Yeah, so Hamilton's been called quite a few different things depending on when you were listening, but I always knew it as the Lunch Bucket City or Stilltown. So anyway, okay, so 73 to everybody there, and good job there. Thanks for streaming for us, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. VA3 CJZ from V3 Oscar Zulu Yankee.
Okay, Rick. We'll catch you tomorrow at 3 p.m. And I don't know if you were around, but on one of the AREGs, just the last couple of weeks, I did a whole segment on on Hamilton and that kind of stuff there you just mentioned. I covered all that. So, um, all right. So, are there any last minute check-ins for tonight's net who would like to get into the log? Please come down. Please come down before I shut down. All right, then. I guess that's it for another edition of the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. I want to wish everyone a great rest of the week. 2 more sleeps until Friday, and I look forward to doing it all again next week. You know what comes next? Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, be safe, be well, and be kind to one another. This is VA3CJZ saying so long for now. 7-3.